Welcome to my show, Indus Cuisine, and I'm your chef, Basim Akhund. We're back with another new episode and a new recipe from the heart of Pakistan. Today's recipe is very easy and is widely consumed in Pakistan or wherever you will find Pakistanis around the world. You will know this recipe is loved by them. Today's recipe is called Aaloo Gosht. It's a local recipe, the name is also very local, and I'll decipher it for you. Aaloo means potato, Gosht means meat, and this recipe came into being when Wajid Ali Shah, the famous emperor, was in exile, and he came across the potatoes which the British Empire brought to Pakistan before the independence, and he told his cooks, his royal chefs of his royal kitchens in exile, that I would want something new because I do have meat every day, but I want a vegetable that should go with this. So back in the day, the cooks in the royal kitchens brought this recipe in front of him, and this was deemed fit to be a feast for the king. Around 17th century in Shah Jahanabad, the Mughal emperors back in the day came across this recipe, and what did they do? They made this recipe a part of their royal courts, and this recipe has been enjoyed over the time. This recipe is a bit close to the way nihari was made. Why? Because this recipe is cooked overnight back in the day on amber wood fire. Why? Because it has a lot of oil in it, but the oil back in the day used to come from the fat that comes from the milk, which is butter. Or otherwise, when the poor people used to cook, they couldn't afford butter or clarified butter back in the day. So what they used to do is they used to use the meat, and the animal fat when it used to melt, it used to get mixed with the meat, with the gravy, and this recipe used to come into being.